in this video, we're gonna talk about something a little different. Okay, we're gonna be talking about college. Yeah, I know this is not one of my usual political videos, but I gotta get on this topic real quick, y'all. So apparently there's an article out right now about the Wall Street Journal talking about a generation of American men give up on college. Quote, I just feel lost. The number of men enrolled at 2 and 4-year colleges have fallen behind women by record levels in a widening education gap across the U.S. So, hey, women, yeah, I'm just gonna say this. Y'all getting what y'all want. We y'all say y'all pursuing higher education. A lot of men are taking a back pedal. So let's go on with his article. And fuck, I can't see. I always want you to sign in this shit. So fuck it. Let's go ahead and get it with this video from the what's their name, from the Breaking Points. Let's go ahead and watch this video real quick.
Well, let's get to the final one. This is fascinating, and the data here is really something, Marshall, I want you to explain both to me and to the audience. Let's put this up there on the screen. This is a new Wall Street Journal investigation. Quote, men are abandoning higher education in such numbers, they now trail female college students by record levels. So get this, in 2020, the college gender gap has surged. 59% of college students are women, 40.5% of college students are men, and if you look even further, Marshall, it is predominantly young white men, regardless of class status, both poor and those. But when you compare poor and working class white men to those of young Black, Latino, and Asian men from the same economic backgrounds, they are the ones who are kind of leading the way in dropping out. So look, there's always going to been a little bit of an imbalance within college, but 60-40 all within a year and a dramatic increase in that, especially whenever it comes to socioeconomic status, is absolutely crazy. It's going to change higher education for a long time. So what's going on here?
Well, it's not just going to change higher education, it's going to change our country.
Yeah.
Because the key fact in this Wall Street Journal report, it's probably paywalled, but I really recommend people try to find it as much as they can, because once again, this is actually, I don't want to overstate this, a game changer as we look to how the next couple of decades are going to play out. There's been a huge actual decline in the number of individuals enrolled in college over the past decade, and 71% of that decline is driven by young men. Like that is the key fact. So it's not just the fact that there's this imbalance, because like you said, there's always, since we've really been in this post-60s period where women were increasingly educated at the higher education level,
45 though, yeah.
It's really starting to shift in one direction. So a couple really obvious things. It is incredibly clear that the college status quo is not working for young men. I don't quite understand the racial part of this, because that's actually really fascinating, and that's something that's going to take 10 other conversations to unpack here. But the key thing here is it's really not working. And what's so frustrating to me, I know this is frustrating to you as people who came up during the 2000s, we've had this conversation about we need apprenticeships and we need to do this and we need to teach people, the Mike Rowe dirty jobs thing. We've had this discourse for decades, and it hasn't actually changed the fact.
Good. That's what I say. Good on a lot more people realizing that, if this is not my profession, I'm not going to keep on putting up all this student debt. Hey, that sounds okay to me, because here's the thing, guys. I'm not telling nobody to not pursue a higher education if that's what you truly believe. I'm just saying, make sure that you actually know what your profession is. Now, a lot of people just think if they just drop this one profession, they'll be able to get into this profession without paying any extra money for supplies and all that stuff. That's not true at all. See a lot of people just keep on. They apply to college and they just apply because they want to appease to parents, grandparents, family members, maybe somebody that's not a family member that they look up to, because they see that they are in this point where they had that opportunity to get a proper education. So they think if I go to college and I get this apprenticeship and I get this piece of paper, my degree, everything would be a lot more better. I would be able to get a better job, get a way better job, a higher paying job, a better education and stuff like that. But it doesn't. But it doesn't work out like that as people think it does, because a lot of these same professions that people apply for, they mostly look for people with experience. That degree is just something secondary. They want somebody with a lot more experience, and unless you get like a internship or an apprenticeship, that's when you seem like you'll have a one foot in the door. But a lot of people in college don't apply for internships or apprenticeships. They just go to class and get a degree, and they find out, yo, I got find out some way to make money while this job cost me back. So they work at places like the fast food joints or family food or restaurants and all that stuff. They apply. They go to jobs there. They don't start off at the profession that they paid all this student loans for, and they went through 4 to 6 years of college for. But that's the thing, and college debt is not something to play with. It's not. Now these people are dead. Now these people are dead freaking serious about college education and all that stuff, and they want their money back. They do. And a lot of people, it takes like 20 plus years in order to pay off those tuitions, those student loans, which is why a lot of people, mainly progressives, are asking for the government to cut student loans. But it doesn't work like that. You can't just ask the government to come in and do something, because it's putting you in a bad spot. First of all, you put yourself in that spot in the first place. So how are you asking for somebody else to come bail you out because of it? I don't get. See, this is the thing, and I'm pretty sure. Okay, first of all, this story I first read about this from I will say it, Abba and Preach. If you guys don't know Abba and Preach, I don't know what y'all doing. But when this story first came out, I was like, yo, okay, this is people are fleeing the U.S. and going to Canada because of the whole student debt. That's something I had not heard of before. So if people are fleeing the U.S., the United States, and going to another country because student debt is too horrendous, they keep on calling people back. People are in a bad spot. If they are fleeing the U.S. because of student debt, then that could mean that we need to spend less on education, so people don't get in that debt. Now, here's the thing. In my opinion, the only two professions that should require you to have a degree are lawyers, doctors, and nurses. You don't really need a degree to be a cop. You don't need a degree to be a rocket scientist. First, for real, look at Elon Musk. He freaking tinkered with some car in Africa when he was younger, and he got it to work. That's what it is. He ain't need no degree. He just play around with something, and then he was like, yo, okay, so it's not working this way, so I got to do it this way. I got to do it this way. No, he found stuff out on his own. Because like I said, people, these these work areas, they mainly prefer experience and status over that degree. That's one thing that a lot of people do not understand. These high-paying jobs prefer experience over degrees. See, you can have this degree in your freaking resume, but the one thing that they do look for is how good are you in promoting, in management, and how good are you in papers, payroll, and all that stuff. That's what they truly look for. So, a lot more men dropping out of college and going towards more experienced jobs. Going out and looking for jobs where they can gain more experience. Good. I did the same thing. I'm doing just fine. Hey, I may not be at the top, but I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm not gonna be rushing to get a piece of paper where it could be useless to me in the future. But that's just my take on it. That's just my take on it, guys. You guys let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. If you guys like what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.